Hello everyone, and welcome to the Maven Dojo. While everybody's on Twitter crashing out over broken moves, broken promises, all those heat changes, unblockable shit, I gotta talk to you about something else that they're changing in this game, which is execution. I really hate the direction they're going with this. I can only talk about the characters that I actually play. So on Shaheen and Raven, in both the patch notes, they mention ease of use. Like, they're trying to make the game more accessible, but at the cost of the people that put in the work to become good at the game. At least in regards to execution, right? Let me show you what I mean by that. So Raven got this classic crouch dash, right? Then there's execution into doing it. You gotta approach the character a little bit different than other characters, right? If you see like somebody that just picks up Raven, they're gonna run up and jab, run up down forward one, and stuff like that. But if you see an experienced Raven player or a guy that just plays Raven, what they're gonna be doing is they're gonna approach with the crouch dash into that, or the aqua spider, or crouch dash into while standing 2. Do all the crazy stuff, right? But with this season 2 patch, what they did was now you can, from like this distance right here, you can just hit down forward 3+4 and get a crouch dash. Why is that bad? Because on that distance you can do this. All I'm mashing is down forward 3+4, and I'm getting the same input for the crouch dash and then the same input for the low. And then he can threaten you with a pretty much unseeable low from here. So something that it would take me execution to do, now it's just accessible to everybody. And that has been a trend not just with season 2, but the whole jump from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. For example, this throw right here used to be like a different input. It used to be, quarter circle back, then forward 1+2. So there was a element of execution on it. And and by having that execution, you would get an above average damage throw in Tekken 7. But now they just made it easy. Boom. You just do it. But some people may be thinking now, hey Maven, you're just trying to gatekeep the game. You're just trying to, because you put in that time to learn, you don't want people to have access to that. It's not even that. It's not even like having things easy. It's not that I don't want people to have the things that I have because I put in the work and they didn't. It's not even like that. It's execution in a fighting game, in especially Tekken. It gives you something to strive for. It's part of like player expression, player skill. For example, let me just swap to Shaheen. Right, so Shaheen, a new player would do a combo like this. Right there, 64 damage, right? Easy. But then, once a player understands that he can crouch cancel, he can crouch cancel his snake dash, right? An average intermediate player would do a combo like this. There you go, 67 damage for doing the crouch cancel. While an experienced player would do a combo like this. So there's levels to it. You know, as a beginner, when you see an advanced player doing a combo like that, it gives you something to work towards. But if they keep removing execution, everybody's just gonna do the same combo over and over again, which was the problem with Street Fighter V, for example. And this execution thing, it's not just for combos, right? It's for combos, neutral, and almost every character has something like that. You know, imagine if on season 3, now the taunt leaves you at +10. If you cancel the taunt, it leaves you at +10, making it easy for you to taunt get upper. Do you really want a world where everybody can do everything? Oh, another character that they made the execution easier was Paul. You know, he got his sway, right? He's quarter circle back, right? And he got quarter circle forward. But now, you don't even have to do that. You can just press back 3+4 or forward 3+4. So you can literally just do forward 3+4 2 for a Death Fist. Why? Who asked for this? Or you can say, oh, obviously, doing the quarter circle motion is faster than doing the easy input, so it's okay. No. Let people work for it. If you're a brand new player and you see Paul going and doing a bunch of fucking damage and like, let people work to give something for people to work towards. Just like the Shaheen combos, just like the Raven crouch dash. And like, even on my channel, my video teaching people how to do the Raven crouch dash is one of my most popular videos. People are willing to search and learn stuff. Some shit is cool because it's difficult. If everything in the game, no matter how flashy it is, if it's easy to do, it's not interesting. It's the same thing with like arena fighters, like this whole like Bleach game just came out. The game is flashy. I'm sure the Bleach fans, you know, recognize the moves that they do, but when all you have to do a special is pressing two buttons at the same time, it really loses its appeal. And even if we look outside of fighting games, right? Like, my girlfriend plays Valorant, so I'm gonna compare to Valorant, right? I played a little bit with her. There's these things that are called like lineups that you can just aim at some crazy spot. You be in a specific place and you aim your grenade in a specific spot and it just falls exactly on top of your opponent. Like, people are willing to come up with those things, you know, and that's sick. I can see Riot going, we're removing lineups from the game. Like, we're making lineups easier. No, those things are cool because they're hard to do. Again, fuck it, League of Legends, right? Remember, if you played in League of Legends, there's like the insect play, the thing that like Listen puts a ward behind the opponent and then kicks the opponent towards his own team. It was sick at the time because it was hard to do. But now, like, after years, it became easy. So now, like, it's not that impressive no more. But the difference between the insect play and what's going on with Tekken 8 is that they are artificially making it easier. It's not that the skill level of the players has gotten higher, they are intentionally making execution easier. one of the coolest things about Tekken is how like the characters are so deep that you can play them at a basic level, but every character has like that little execution, the little extra thing you can learn to take them to the next level. And again, like this execution is a problem on top of everything else that people are already complaining about, right? I don't need to be the first one to tell you how the big 50-50s, the huge tracking moves, and like a huge change that I don't understand how they haven't done yet is the heat when you miss. When he totally whiffs, he whiffs the first hit and he still keeps going. That first punch that looks like 442, if that whiffs, it should be it. He whiffed, he done. It makes no sense. So my big question is, who is this game made for? Because everybody on Twitter, on YouTube, has been the whole year complaining about all the gripes we have with the game. The game is too offense focused. They pretend they pretend to listen, say that they're gonna buff defense, and then drop the worst patch they could possibly have. And like, you could say, oh, they're appealing to casuals, That's literally not what worked for Tekken 7. Tekken 7 got popular because of the hardcore community that went and made tournaments and made the game popular and word of mouth. Tekken 7 sold so much because of us, because of the hardcore tournament scene. And now they're betraying that on Tekken 8, trying to appeal to people that don't want to play their game. And they don't understand that a casual player, if I'm a hardcore player and I know all the game's mechanics and I play versus a casual player, all these changes are only making the casual experience worse. Because people hate blocking. Now you got all these plus frame moves making them block. They don't even get to interact with the game because I'm putting them on the most fucked up 50-50 that they don't even understand. So yeah, I don't know, where do we go from here? It's not like they can just snap their fingers and like revert back to season 1 and be like, yo, let us cook for a couple more months, we'll start season 2. No, they can't do that. They're not just gonna remove the new moves, which seems to be like the biggest gripe people have. They're not gonna remove the easy execution. Every problem that they're having, it's not an accident, it's intentional. And while having these discussions, people like to divide the community into casuals and hardcore players. Nobody is a casual Tekken player. Like I said before, Tekken 7 only grew so big because of the hardcore audience. The casual audience follows the hardcore audience. Nobody wants the game to be less skillful. Not the players, not the professional players, not the ranked players, not the people that watch tournaments. Nobody wants that. Why do they keep doing it?